Alright YouTube, back again. I've done the video earlier for the 12-12 portal reading. For some reason, it just don't want to upload. I'm going to upload it though, as soon as it decides it's going to upload. I'll put it up. But in the meantime, whilst I'm waiting, I said I would do a Divine Masculine. I was going to put it out tomorrow. But I'm going to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine read. See what comes up for the mutual energy. I ain't done one for a time, so I'm just getting back into it again. Alright, let's see. Where's the Divine Feminines at? Since the last reading. The last reading, if I remember rightly, Divine Feminines have nothing to worry about. Right now, they're in the energy of desire. They're desiring something. You see about the Divine Masculines, the neutral energy, not the neutral energy, or maybe they're in that neutral energy. Maybe Divine Masculines, what's that one? It says travel. Maybe the Divine Masculines are in the same energy as the Divine Feminines, mirroring energy. What's the Divine Masculines? Masculines wants 2 cards, unworthy and nostalgia. I just want 1 card. That's it. So it says neglect wounds. It says struggles to let go of things. Low self-worth, gets angry easily, struggles to say no, repossessed emotions. Energy, romance, oracle. I was going to use the moon cards, but I'm going to use them as individual. I'm going to get a mutual energy. There you go. Codependency. I'm getting a few messages. Divine Masculine, still in the energy of the codependencies. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Again here it says neglect wounds. I don't know the energy for the Divine Feminine. It's quite vague. It just says desire, but desiring what? I mean the imagery looks like she's desiring passion, love, a relationship. Company even, maybe that could be the codependency. Bottom of the deck it says calling in your soulmate. So let's clarify for the feminine. What's the moon energy around the Divine Feminine at this time? In the energy of desire. So it says, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Divine Femmes. Alright. Divine Masculines. What's the moon energy for Divine Masculines? What's the current moon energy? Divine Masculines in this energy of the neglect wounds. Cards are making work today. It's just down here. So it says, work through your fears, Divine Masculines. New moon in Scorpio. Something needs to be cut out, Divine Masculines. This is a very similar reading I've been picking up for the Divine Masculines. Divine Masculines stuck in a karmic cycle. I definitely feel that this is a twin flame reading for those in separation. Definitely 2 separate pages I'm looking at here. We've got a Divine Feminine that's desiring something new. Let's just say something new. And we've got a Divine Masculine that's working through his fears. But it seems like it's both coming from a place of codependency. There's still some kind of addictions going on. Some overindulgence, some not being true honest to yourself, I guess, like a kind of deception. It says the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, bottom of the deck. I'm going to clarify codependency, the mutual energy. Clarify for me codependency. What is codependency? It's the mutual energy of divine feminine, divine masculine energies. I'm feeling now, maybe someone's seeking this desire energy because of this neglect wound. If we're looking at one body that possesses divine masculine and divine feminine, that equal balance, you know, maybe this is one body I could be talking to in particular. This is a small message that's coming up. Maybe someone that needs to look within themselves as to why they're desiring this energy. Is it because of these neglect wounds, the struggle to let go? Going back to the reading that I did earlier, that's not uploading. Clarify for me codependency. Awareness. Awareness. I feel like someone's becoming aware of the codependency. And from the spread that I'm looking at, it's more than likely it's the divine feminine that's understanding or more aware of her codependency to the connection or to the divine masculine. Whereas the divine masculine, looking at the energy of the reading, is still codependent within a cycle. It says work through your fears. So something here needs to end. Something here for the divine masculine needs to end. Clarify for me, please. It says the waiting game. I'm just gonna put it as a mutual energy because time. I want to clarify. Be bold and make the first move for the divine feminine. Too many cards. But we're definitely dealing with the heart. Definitely dealing with a connection. Definitely dealing with a union. And attraction, the chemistry. This is like the Two of Cups in tarot. There's one that says falling. Firm foundation. Tell me more please about this work through the fears for the divine masculine. Clarify for me, please work through the fears. The divine masculine in regards to the energy of this reading. Intuition came out for the divine masculine, fell right on top of firm foundation. That's over in the divine feminine's energy. And also transformation, again, transformation, scorpion energy, and like change, rebirth. That's one more card I was calling for the divine masculine. It looks like it's throat chakra, to be fair. Yeah, throat chakra. We've got a divine feminine, so masculine, that needs to talk. We've got a divine masculine that needs to talk. He's in, and then we've got a divine feminine that's within in her heart chakra. Looking for a firm foundation. Whereas I feel like the divine masculine maybe now starting to follow his intuition. Maybe divine feminines maybe have said certain things in the past that now the divine masculine is looking into and realizing how intuitive the divine feminines are. I say that because of where divine masculine's intuition card fell on top of the Divine Feminine's energy or firm foundation. Maybe Divine Masculine knew there was a firm foundation here with the Divine Feminines. But something's ended. 1 and 3 is 4. Something ended. This firm foundation ended. There's something that this Divine Masculine needs to communicate. It says the waiting game. 1 to the 2. So from the awareness to the knowing. Clarify for me for the throat chakra. What is it that the Divine Masculine needs to communicate in regards to the energy of the chakra? Wisdom and light. Light needs to be shed on the situation in order for a wise choice to be made. A wise choice for this transformation. The wise choice could be the transformation. So in order for this transformation to come about, some form of light needs to be shed. We've got 19. 1 and 9 is 10. So something needs to be illuminated in order for something to start over, reborn, new cycle. So until the Divine Masculine, I feel like, has this conversation, I'm going back to the last read, this is almost a continuation. But some kind of wisdom needs to be brought to this situation. Something, yeah, I'm not going to say it again, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Clarify for me, please. Divine Feminine just wanted to chat. I heard put a ring on it. So it says financial and material changes for the Divine Feminine. So another hand. I just feel like the Divine Feminines are in a total different energy space to the Divine Masculines, to be fair. It feels like two different energies. It feels like there's no connection here. Definitely a separation. I'm going to pull one more card to even up the scales. One more card please for the Divine Feminine's energy in regards to the energy of the region. Balance. Yeah. The Divine Feminine is found balance within herself. And it may have taken some time, but nevertheless, she's found that balance within herself, and she feels like now she's ready for a union. She's desiring a union. She's looking for that firm foundation that she knows is out there for her. I feel like she's found balance within herself, understands that once you find balance within yourself, you're going to find balance outside of yourself as well. I feel like Divine Feminine is understanding that. I see there's been a lot of obstacles and challenges. Mutual energy. I wanted to clarify the waiting game. The waiting game has been the obstacle and the challenges. Like everything happens for a reason kind of energy. Like maybe the obstacles and the challenges was a game. To somebody in this situation turns out to be no game. Because now you've got everybody on two different pages here, well, depending on which side that energy is coming on. Alright, let me pull a card for Divine Femmes. Clarify for me please, be bold and make that first move. What is it the Divine Feminine needs to be bold on? Triangle. feel like some divine feminines are in their head. Maybe there's a divine feminine here that's got two options. Triangle. She's definitely got her eyes open. Again, it's clarifying the desire card. She's desiring something. She's desiring a union, new love. Alright, clarify for me, please. Vote for your fears for the divine masculine. Why vote for your fears here for the divine masculine? Clarify. Twin flame. This is the second time the divine masculine's got this card in his energy. Second time. I feel like the divine masculine has realised this twin flame union too late. And that's what I'm feeling. Especially where the intuition card fell on the firm foundation. I'm very aware of where my cards fall, why they fall there, and all of that and all of that. So everything's relevant to me. For me, I should say, when I'm doing the read. Do one more thing. Clarify for me this triangle energy for the divine feminines. For that divine feminines, you've got options. I'm hearing too many options. Look how many cards are just falling out. Alright, this is what's falling out. Open relationship, long distance, fair male, and Ice King. So we could be talking about air energy here. Ice King is like King of Swords energy. Fair male could be I don't know, it could be anybody. Fair male could have a resemblance to this this illustration of this card here. And then we've got open relationship. Sorry. We've got open relationship. And we've also got long distance, so couple things. Maybe this divine feminine was put into a third party situation. Who knows? I don't even think that's the case, to be fair, because this woman's looking desirably. And this is in the divine feminine's energy. This woman's looking desirably at her options. Almost like, who's the better candidate for her then? Like she's got her options, you know. It's just for her to be bold and make that right move, make that first move. Clarify for me, please. Triangle for the divine feminine's energy of being bold and making that first move. That's what wanted to come out. Dating wanted to come out. And true love. Clear message. Divine feminine is ready. Whatever this situation was between her and the divine masculine, I feel like she's over it. In all fairness, she's over it. She's ready to move on. Start dating. All of that. Like, they're not on the same page. Wherever it is that this divine masculine's at now, it's almost like runner chaser energy, chaser runner energy. Tables are turned. Clarify for me, please. Twin flame for the divine masculine. Beauty queen. Realizing what he's got now. But now she's gone. One more card for the divine masculine. Balance it up. Long distance. This is the card that was coming out earlier. Fell over here. So there's a distance between divine masculine and divine feminine at this time. Emotionally distance, I feel like, and a physical distance. Or maybe, you know, one or the other or both. Definitely a separation. Again, this is the card of separation. Over seas, over waters, over a bridge. I don't know. Alright, let's see what's coming towards the divine feminine, divine masculine. What's coming towards the divine feminine, divine masculine? Patience. Again, that's that timing energy. My mum used to say patience is a virtue. Watch that seed grow. Allow whatever this is to happen, happen. It's all guided, it's all meant to be. It's all the divine masculine is meant to be in his head and wondering what's going on here. I mean, if this is a connection that is wanting to get back into union, whatever this is happening, allow it to happen. This is the connection that needs patience, I guess it says here. There's certain lessons that need to be learnt in this situation, and until these situations have been learnt, the situation, you can never come back into that union that you need to come into. Look, divine masculine is very much in his head in regards to the situation. Let me see. Tell me more please about the intuition. Why is intuition here for the divine masculine? Curious. Base chakra, root chakra. Again, that fell already onto firm, what's it gone? Firm foundation. Your base chakra is your foundation. There's something about, let me go into this. Tell me more about it. It was flying to come up. It says spiritually, suffering in silence. Divine masculine needs to open up about something that's taken place in his past, in his childhood. Maybe something that the divine feminine said is true and needs to be spoken about, needs to be brought to the light in order for that healing to be brought about. But divine masculine, if this is what's stopping you and your divine feminine coming into union, if this is the silence that broke down this relationship, because it says suffering in silence, and that card's in reverse, and it's a 9, it's a completion card. If this is what was stopping you and your divine feminine coming into connection, divine masculine, open up. What makes you feel that the divine feminine wouldn't listen and that she wouldn't be able to help within the situation, shed light, bring healing to the situation? Misunderstanding, I'm hearing misunderstanding. Misunderstanding can bring missed opportunity. Tell me more please about this spirit. Suffering in silence. He never followed his intuition. Divine masculine didn't follow his intuition in this situation, and he's keeping it to himself, where he needs to open up in order for the situation to bring any sort of balance to it or any form of healing to it. Communication is key. Communication could, if willing, break down walls and barriers, but if there's no communication, then there's no effort, there's no point. What's coming towards the divine feminine with this true love energy? What's coming towards the divine feminine with this true love energy? Passion ignited. This divine feminine is ready to move on from all of this silent. So that she's done with all of that. She's ready. Her heart is ready. It's open. She's done the healing she needs to do. She's reached that balance, as I said before. Alright. I'm going to just go into the tarot. I don't even want to make this too long. I'm going to use 2 different death tarots, so we get 2 different energies if need be. Alright. Clarify for me please the energy of the divine feminine. What's taking place in the divine feminine's recent past in regards to this connection? This is the Fool, Aries energy. She's been patiently waiting before she takes this leap. This is what I feel, because it fell on patient. before she takes that leap forward and decides she's gonna be bold and take that first step and move towards the dating scene, whether it be online dating, whether she has her eye on someone, because in this illustration of this card it looks like she's firmly got her eye on somebody already. She's been waiting before she takes that leap. Maybe she's been waiting for the divine masculine Aries energy to come forward. Tell me more about this past energy. One more card, please. Clarify the fourth one, please. Queen of Swords. Tired of the waiting. Ready to cut ties. It's time for transformation. I see butterflies all over this queen. Oh, honestly, if you ever know where that's just gone. No problem. It says the Lovers, Gemini energy. Traces. That's her current energy. This is divine feminine's current energy. Traces. She's got a trace to make. What's coming towards the divine feminine? What's coming towards the divine feminine in regards to these traces? What's coming to this? Three of Swords. Be careful, divine feminine. Three of Swords is like a, well, maybe it's just a hard choice to make. Let me say that. There's a hard decision for the divine feminines to make with regards to this situation. But I feel like the divine feminine has made up her mind, especially with the Queen of Swords in reverse. This Queen of Swords has said their piece and she's over and she's out. She's done. She's done. Like when the Queen of Swords speaks, she means what she says and she's... Listen. She says what she means and she means what she says. She's in the reverse. That's double trouble I'm hearing. Double trouble. Clarify for me, please. What's coming towards divine feminines in regards to future energy? Definitely future energies. Flew right over here. It says Page of Cups. In reverse. I feel like the divine feminine is not taking up any offers from this divine masculine. I want to clarify that. I'm going to use one of mine. Oh, of course. Let's see. Clarify for me, please. Take your cups. It says emotional, immature, withdrawn, uncaring. Oh, uncaring, unbalanced. Again, like I said, the divine feminine's kind of done with all of what was going on over there, whether it was mind games, manipulation, I don't know. She's been through it too long. Patience is here. The Fool card dropped in patience. She's waited long enough. She's taken far too long to take this leap of faith forward, to make this choice here with the Lovers. Far too long. It says again, emotional, immature. So maybe she's felt like the divine masculine is emotionally immature within this situation. Too many games. Withdrawn. Uncaring, she cares less anymore. Unbalanced, that there's no balance in this situation for the divine feminine. I felt that throughout the reading. Clarify for me, please, the Lovers. Why's the Lovers here? So it says, letting go of people, shedding the old, sharing, giving to others. So that's a decision that the divine feminine is making. Taking that leap of faith and letting go of other people, shedding the old, sharing and giving to others. So basically, using that energy wisely. not giving it to those that's just going to take advantage of it and step on it and for their own selfish needs and carry on. The divine feminine is going to give to somebody who's deserving of our time, love and energy. Alright. Let's pull for the divine masculine. What's going on for the divine masculines? What's the most recent? What's going on for the divine masculine in the most recent past in regards to this connection? So we've got a King of Pentacles, could be talking to an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Clarify for me, please. King of Pentacles. That's the King of Pentacles here. Again, I feel the energy. This is going back to the last reading also, but the King of Pentacles, he's got like a bird on his wrist. Like almost like sending out a message, kind of a bird. Very old school kind of way of sending out a message. So maybe somebody wants to send a letter out or some form of communication, old school way. Maybe it's not as recent as inboxing on Facebook, or possibly it could be, regardless, but there's some form of communication coming or needing to come from this King of Pentacles. Yeah, because this is the eagle, I'm sure it is. And eagle sees things from a higher perspective. Somebody needs to send a message, or someone needs to see something from a higher perspective. Clarify for me, please. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Thank you. So we've got here 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Something's being released. Again. I feel an anxious kind of energy coming on. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Bad reaction. There's a bad reaction to how somebody has responded to something. I feel like I'm not going to take this card because I don't even know the question I was asking. I'm going to put this back into the... What's the current energy for the divine masculines at this time? Current energy. Current energy for the divine masculine in regards to this situation. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords. Gossiping. Bad mouthing. Unbalanced. There's no patience. There's patience needed in this situation. There's a lot of he say, she say. There's a lot of spying going on. There's a lot of toxicity I'm feeling. I can't see the Devil card out here right now, but I'm feeling like a lot of gossip, a lot of he say, she say energy, a lot of drama. Temperance in reverse is something that needs patience, something like a lot of drama, imbalance in the situation. Like where I can see there's balance within the divine feminine's energy, I don't see that balance within the divine masculine's energy. What's coming towards the divine masculine with regards to the future of this energy of this union? What's coming towards the divine? So a lot of cards, divine masculine. No, I can't take all of that. But what did want to show itself was the Knight of Swords, communication again. What's coming towards the divine masculine in regards to the future? Divine masculine, go back and look at the other reading that I'm going to offer. There's 2 readings that's going to come up back to back, or call it 3 readings that's going to come up back to back. This is going to be titled the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. I don't know what's going to be the title, but DF reading. Yeah. This card came out in the upright in the last reading. Don't make a foolish decision. Don't make a foolish choice. Whatever is going on with you at this particular moment, whatever the situation is, be patient. Don't make a hasty decision because of the drama or the situationship that you're in right now. There's a separation here between you and the divine feminine. Fair enough. I don't know if there's there's a beauty queen energy here. So there's a third energy within your energy. Or it could be that you're just looking back to the divine feminine. I don't know. If it resonates, you would understand it more. But if there's a situation that you're thinking of making a hasty move on, the cards are saying, don't. Don't be foolish. The Fool cards are in the reverse. Don't be fooled. It's not time to let go of something. Or it's time to release something because it's in the reverse. If it was in the upright, it means you're holding on to something. There's something that you need to release. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse means that you need to release something. Release negativity. Who knows? Release an old way of thinking. Release a way of doing something. Release a plan that's just not going to go nowhere. Let's see. Clarify for me, please, the Four of Pentacles for the Divine Masculine. Where's the Four? Again, it's falling on the Patience card. It says, pushy, demanding, self-righteous, unfriendly, jealous, and manipulative. Let it go. That's what the cards are saying. Let it go. Clarify for me, please, the Fool in the reverse. Where's the Fool in the reverse here? Two of Swords. It says, seeing the truth, lies being exposed, and indecisions. Okay, so whatever the Divine Masculine was being emotionally immature, withdrawn, uncaring, or unbalanced about is coming to the light. Seeing the truth, lies being exposed, and indecisions. That's the Fool in the reverse. So a foolish decision that somebody had made, where somebody wasn't patient enough to wait, is coming to the light. It's coming to the light. Clarify for me, please, the Temperance in the reverse. Sagittarius energy. Clarify for me, please. Temperance in the reverse. 2 cards. So it says, restrictions, lack of energy, no romance, impulsive, slowness, lack of movement. Block intuition, insecurity, depressed, spiteful, oversensitive. I feel like there's a Sagittarius energy within the Divine Masculine's energy that's a bit childbearing, childlike, overbearing. Again, the card says restrictions, lack of energy, no romance, impulsive, slowness, and lack of motivation. If this is a connection that don't sound good, that this sounds like somebody wants out of something that they're in right now. And it says blocked intuition, insecurity, depressed, spiteful, and oversensitive. This almost feels like a feminine energy, but it's not. I understand that. Well, I understand energy, but it almost feels like there's a Divine Masculine going through a typical, what you would feel a feminine energy would go through. Again, the runner chaser energy, the tables are turned. So maybe at one point the Divine Feminine was the chaser. Maybe the Divine Masculine ignored certain can't think of the word I'm looking for, a simple word, but he ignored all of her gestures. Then let's say he ignored all of that. That's what I feel like. And now the Divine Feminine's come to terms with that. It's almost like the okay energy. But now the Divine Masculine is very much in his head in regards to a twin flame union. But there's a Temperance energy in the Divine Masculine's energy. Again, I feel like this is an Aries energy. This full card here represents Aries energy. We've also got a King of Pentacles. It could be a cusp. Somebody on the cusp. We've also got a Page of Pentacles. Could be some kind of immaturity around a child. Again, pages are children. We're definitely dealing with people on two, because I'm wanting to ask what's coming towards the connection. But as I'm wanting to think of what cards to pull to ask what's coming towards this connection, in regards to the union, I hear nothing. If it's two separate journeys, you know, like how these hands look like it's like they're just divided and going in all different directions. That's the connection of this union between this Divine Masculine and this Divine Feminine. So if it's resonating, I don't even want to say it like that, but I feel like this separation is going to stand for some time. If this is a separation, if this is a union that's, as they say in the twin flame journey, you separate and then you come back together. It could be 1, 2, 3, 10, whatever years. Well, this feels like that kind of a union. This is a union that's in separation for some time. I feel like somebody's not surrendering to their calling. Somebody's not surrendering or killing that ego. I feel like Divine Femmes has come to that healing, or maybe not, because it could be that she's come to that healing through codependency. Could be that she's waited so long in the full energy, ready to take that leap, that it could be a codependency energy while she's in this desire energy. That's a mutual energy, you know. But either or either, there's still lessons to be learnt within this cycle, within this union. This divine masculine, divine feminine are on 2 separate pages right now. I pull a card. This is an advice card. What's the advice card for the divine feminines? Hold on a moment. What's the advice card for the divine feminines going forward in this union? That just literally just fell out of my hand. It didn't even. What's the advice? What's the advice going forward for the divine feminines in regards to this connection and this union? I'm telling you, I just want to drop out. Alright. So it says healing. It says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. It says time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. I feel like the divine feminine may say, alright then, yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to go on this date or whatnot. I'm going to join this site or whatnot. And then it's going to be like, actually, I don't want to do this. It says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I feel like that's the energy that the divine feminine's in anyway. The divine feminine's ready to allow that sunlight into her life. According to the cards, that she's in that energy. Like, that's, of all the cards to come out for her, divine feminine's energy, she gets desire. So it says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart and not your mind. For your heart is the gateway to your soul. Again, I say love is a highest energy. You understand? Because once you receive the energy of love, watch how it recharges you. It gives you a rechargeable energy like you can take on the world. Love is the highest energy. As soon as you get hurt, the heart chakra shuts off and everything slows down. You start to then suppress your feelings. You start to then think about the past. You go back into a repression energy. You understand? Because your heart's just been dented. Let's say dented. It's not broken, it's dented. You understand? You're feeling that deep within your chakra. So it then automatically disaligns all your other chakras. Something feels imbalanced. I feel like that's the energy here. Don't do something out of codependency, divine feminine. Don't do it out of the first then. You understand? Because you're only going to end up hurting yourself. Wrong choice. Bad choices. So again it says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendships within your relationship and your love will dramatically improve. That's divine femmes. Divine masculine. What's the advice for the divine masculines going forward in regards to this connection? Advice for the divine masculines going forward in regards to this connection. So we got, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. It says forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on the past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. One more card. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and your memories you have shared with those you love. I feel a divine masculine who's very much maybe feeling very low energy right now. Maybe to the dramas that's going on with the temperance card and the page of swords in the reverse. There's too much drama around this divine masculine. It's blocking his intuition. He needs to first of all meditate more. In the last reading there was a card of music. Maybe you have to just vibes more, listen to music, find wisdom through music maybe. If you feel you can't talk to those around you, with the throat chakra card that's come out, I feel there's a blockage, then listen to music, find wisdom through music. Trust me. If you're the energy, if you're mirroring energy to the divine feminine, then you will carry the same gifts, or at least you, well, when I say gifts, let me not say that, because I believe we all possess very similar gifts. It's just for us to be in touch with our higher self in order to receive those gifts. But for me personally, I receive messages from music then. So I'll be sitting down one day, I might just be in a low vibe, who knows, and I'll be listening to music, and the music I'm hearing, funny enough, this uplifts me. Why? Because that's what I need to hear at that time. It makes sense, it's relevant to my life at that particular time, so it just makes sense, I get it. And it can do one or two things. It can either bring me down or it can empower me. Alright, let's see. Let's get some twin flame messages. What is it the divine masculine wants to say to this divine feminine at this time? If we just read this resonate, what's the message for the divine feminine from divine masculine? Divine masculine says, no other compares to you. He also says, I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. Says, if I knew then what I know, I would have made different choices. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Again, I felt that energy. There's that energy of remorse, like the tables have turned kind of energy. Like I should have listened, like almost when the card fell out, intuition card fell on firm foundation. There's something that the divine feminines have said to the divine masculines that they wish they listened about. Because now I feel like they're living a karmic cycle. So this is what I wanted for the divine femmes to divine masculine. It says it's easier to just stay away right now. I can still feel you. One more card, balance it up. She wants to say, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Yeah, the divine femmes fed. I don't see this reconciling anytime soon. I feel like there's a lot more lessons to be learned in this situation, and I feel like especially from the divine masculine's side of things, there's a lot more things that he needs to close up within the circles that he's in currently, outside of this divine union. Wherever he is at now, across the seas, across the bridge, but he's at a long distance in regards to this separation, he needs to clear up that karma before any form of union can take place with this divine feminine. I feel like this divine feminine, I feel like I missed opportunities here for this connection at this time. Maybe in another time, another, who knows, years, weeks, months, I don't know, but right now, for where this reading stands, I see two people going their own separate ways. I'm not going to drag this out. I'm going to kind of leave it there because I'm tired. And I've done a reading earlier and I want to see if it's uploading. But I'm definitely going to come back and do more. I want to do element reads next. I don't know when I'm going to upload them. I'm not going to make no promises. but it's definitely going to be soon. I want to start putting out a lot more. Like, my workload around me is lessening now, and things are becoming a lot more balanced, so I can build a better schedule and routine now. Put a lot more. I want to be more committed to what I'm doing, because I see where it's bringing me, you know, and hopefully I can help others see where it is that they could be or need to be, or how they can even possibly even get there as best way as I can, you know, with what knowledge I do have, or what understanding on earth wisdom I have towards the circumstances I see. So yeah, I shall see you with the element readings when they're out.